Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. And hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here with us today on Wednesday. Okay, want to get some winners here on the diamond because, hey, it's the dog days of summer. And hey, we got some baseball rolling along for you here to Cover the Spread. As always, we'll get to the cappers, and then we'll get right to the three games that we're going to look at for you here today. Head on over to Ramon to get us started. How are you doing here on the Wednesday, Ramon?
Hey, pretty good, Rod. Eked one out for us there on a Monday. Ready to go with some Major League Baseball tonight to get these series wound up here a little bit and pick some winners on Cover the Spread.
Definitely try to get some winners here on Hump Day. How you doing, Al, here on this Wednesday?
Yeah, doing good, rolling along, and hope we have another good week here, or at least another good Wednesday for everyone. Start with that.
Definitely. Me looking for a bounce back on Monday. You know what? We're going to leave Shane Smith over here by the side. I'm not touching him. He's on the do not bet list for the rest of the year. It's just one of those things. Sometimes he has a good start. Sometimes he just gets rocked and serves up them meatballs. Well, they got me on that one. So shout out to Shane Smith. No fruit basket for you. That's for sure. So I'm looking for a bounce back with Tuesday pending. Let's get into Wednesday's action. And the first game we're going to look at here is we got the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Royals. This is Al's game. He's going to get us going here on a Wednesday. What do you like here? Rays or Royals here on Wednesday?
Yeah, you're going to start thinking I'm a Rays fan now, but no, I like them in this matchup here with Drew Rasmussen getting the start over Michael Wacha. Wacha not having his worst season. He's having a pretty good one himself, but still just 4-6 overall with this Kansas City team that's hasn't been playing its best baseball, coming in having lost 2 in a row. The Rays, much hotter team. They were really hot a second ago. Now they are coming off a loss. They lost 9-3 to the Tigers in their last one, but still 7-3 in their last 10. Playing the much better baseball here. I think they have the better lineup. Definitely got the pitching advantage with Rasmussen, and I will take the Rays again, sticking to my -1 here, money line and run line for me.
And definitely, I don't know what a Rays fan for Al, but Rasmus Jusey might be in the future and in the works because I'm quite sure I've heard you on the Rasmussen train a few times here. I cover this spread. I think you're a Rasmussen lover. That's exactly what.
Yeah, they do have a couple starters I like. Yeah. He's one of them.
The Warriors are trying to steal him. Watch out. Al's just really the guy that's keeping an eye up there for the Dodgers, trying to steal some pitches, going, hey, take this guy over there. Don't tell anybody. Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Rays or Royals here on Wednesday?
Yeah, how can you not like Rasmussen against these guys right now? He's kind of mowed through some of these guys already. A lot of these guys don't have very good plate appearances against Rasmussen. You got like guys like Vinny P, 1 for 7, Sally 1 for 6, India in there 1 for 6 as well. So yeah, good numbers for Rasmussen against the Royals. Good numbers overall with that 2.61 ERA. It's definitely one of the most solid pitchers in the league. And for Wacha, you get the workmanlike effort, 3.25 ERA. And hey, he's held down some of these Rays bats as well. You got Josh Lau 0 for 5 against him here, and a couple other bats. Brandon Lau also 1 for 10. So I'm going to go under in this one with the Rays and the Royals. Really, if you look at these two expected lineups, they're both right around 200 batting average in some decent amount of plate appearances. So give me the under here with the Rays in Kansas City on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm with you here, Ramon. I like the under as well. You look Rays in Rasmussen's starts, 4-1 to the under in his last 5 starts. And then, hey, Wacha, look what he's done. As you alluded to against these Rays, he's pitched well. His last 3 starts against this Rays team, all to the under. So, hey, I agree with you, under. So let's take it one step further. You know me, let's grab that Nerfy here in this one. I think Wacha can get us 3 outs, and I think Rasmussen can get us 3 outs as well. Give me no runs here in the first inning here on this one on Wednesday. Hey, that wraps up the first game we looked at here on the baseball slate. Let's head on over to game number 2. We got the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. Ramon's game, what do you like here, Mariners or Twins here on Wednesday?
Yeah, well, hopefully I learned my lesson there on Monday with this one when we talked about it with Woo and Ober and that one. There were some runs scored, and I think they're going to come back at it again here and get some runs scored. I'm thinking, look, it looks like a good pitching matchup with Kirby and Ryan going, but Kirby, has he really found any form yet here upon his return? You know that, yeah, okay, he's starting to get back to Kirby business here with no walks, but he did allow 4 runs and 5 innings in a 6-3 loss to these guys on May the 8th. And you got a few guys in this lineup that can do some damage against him. Wallner, Correa have some good series history against him here. And look, Joe Ryan, we know how solid he can be, but for some reason he can't figure out some of these Mariner bats. You've got some of these guys. You got a Rosarena 3 for 6 against him. Mitch Garver's taking him deep. J-Rod's 3 for 4 against him. Cal Raleigh 3 for 7, and Rayleigh a couple of hits off him as well. And after Monday's game, where I couldn't get the total right, 6 of the last 7 meetings between the two had gone over. Seattle's been going over on the road for sure, and 21-16 to the over this season for Seattle. And Minnesota had gone over in 4 of their last 5 following Monday's contest. So I'm going to take the over here with Seattle and Minnesota on Wednesday.
Head on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Seattle or Minnesota here on Wednesday?
Yeah, it's a tough one for me to pick the side on this one because Mariners, obviously the Twins are in their slump that we just talked about yesterday. But they do have the pitching advantage in this one, and so it's maybe one they steal here, manage to sneak a win in this one. There's also some rain expected in this one, so look out for that. But all that being said, despite the weather, I might still take a shot on some RBIs here. As Ramon was saying, some of these guys do have some real good numbers against these pitchers. So maybe take a shot on Wallner to get one. Riley's probably not going to get you too much plus money, but he's been hitting the ball extremely well. Maybe this weather is going to be tough, but maybe take a shot on him to get another homer. Who knows? He's been on the streak. So again, another guy I was looking at. Well, we'll stick for those for now. Maybe a Rosarena too. You get some maybe better price on him to get an RBI.
Hey, and for me here, looking at this one, I'm kind of with you, Ramon. I think we see some runs. I think the runs come early and often in this one. Kirby, you look what he's been doing his last couple starts. He's good for giving up a couple. Joe Ryan's good for giving up a couple. And I expect this first 5 probably somewhere around 4, 4.5. So I think we can get to 5 runs here in that first 5. Someone's got the lead 3-2 after 5. Gets us over the 4.5 here in the first 5, which is where I think that number is in this one head-to-head. So I'm with you. Give me the over first 5, and I think you get well over the full game as well. Hey, that wraps up the second game we looked at here on the diamond here today. Let's head on one to that I like, the game that I'm looking at here, and I think this is just one of those beatdown spots. Happy for Dodgers fans because, hey, they love coming into Colorado, and what do they say? Padding your stats here in Colorado. Look, Yamamoto. Yamamoto hasn't been great over his last few starts, but nothing says get right like facing a Colorado squad. Like he did the last time he came into Colorado. What was that final score? 13-2. So I expect Yamamoto to have a pretty good start here in this one, mowing down some Rockies and getting his little bounce back here in this one. And the Doyers, hey, we know they're going to smash and smash and smash because they just love to beat up on the bad teams. We know that's what they love to do and pad their stats. So you want some RBI profits, just about take the whole lineup of the Doyers, and I think you can probably get a good chunk of them ribby props. But I'm going to take the big old stendo here. I'm going to take the Dodgers minus 2.5 here. I think that should get you not having to lay any odds and run lines here. So give me the Dodgers minus 2.5. I think this is going to be one of those lopsided games here on Wednesday with the Dodgers doing the bulk of the heavy lifting. If you want the team total over with the Dodgers as well, do it. I think they probably do get to 10 runs here in Colorado. Too bad it wasn't if the visitors come to town, you get tacos because I think the Dodgers are going to get there and cover that taco number. Hey, head on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Dodgers or Rockies here on Wednesday?
Yeah, that's where I'll be going with this look. Rod is definitely looking at the Dodgers team total over. I wanted to look at the whole game over, which you can look at too. But as you mentioned, Yamamoto's got some great numbers against this lineup. I think he goes deep and has himself a decent game here. Again, it's a ballpark that any hit can go over the fence, but again, you have to make contact first. And as you said, he'll be looking for a big game here, so I think he gets himself one, and I'll take the Dodgers team total over.
Definitely. Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Rockies or Dodgers here on Wednesday?
Oh, surprised that I thought Al was going to take what I was going to say, the way he was talking about Yamamoto and the way he moved past this lineup pretty simply here. I think last time we saw the bulk core of some of these guys like Toglia and McMahon and Arcia really mowed them down. So I'm going to take the Rockies team total under in the first 5 here in this one with Yamamoto. He mowed these guys down. I will say in the game perspective, Dolander, a prospect here, and he struggled early on. His last couple of starts have been slightly better, I guess, is about all I can say about it, but is a little bit on the improve here. Give him a little bit of credit, but not Yamamoto-esque here. So I'm going to take the Rockies team total under on Wednesday.
Well, when you had the Dolander numbers where they were, everything's going to look like a big giant improvement from where he was. So a little bit.
I feel like to be a pitching prospect in the Rockies organization.
Oh, right.
I can't wait to get to the major leagues.
Can't wait. There's a tough job right there, being a proposition in the Rockies organization. Tough. Hey, that wraps up the slate here for Wednesday. Hey, let us know what you think about the 3 games we covered here in the comments section below. And as always, let's do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, Al's looking at the Rays here in this one, taking on the Royals. He says lay the Al special. You can lay the money line, lay the -1 as well here in this one with the Rays and Rasmussen. I think we gotta maybe start a GoFundMe for Al and a Rasmussen jersey going. Get him a Rasmussen jersey behind him because definitely loves him some Rasmussen. And then the next game we looked at, we got the Seattle Mariners taking on the Twins. This is Ramon's game. He says we see plenty of runs. Take the over in this one. And then the game I'm looking at here, we got the Dodgers taking on the Rockies. And I say lay the -2.5 here with the Dodgers. I think they beat up on Colorado here in this on Wednesday. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, that's a great hump day, as always. And let's make it one of those big days to remember. And big old hump day to remember. Let's get it. Because what are we doing here? We are covering.